graphic studio NataLine, the place where you can create new neurons connections, upgrade your soft skills, imagination, creativity, intuition, and train your brain. My name is Natalie and since 2018 I'm a certificated instructor of NeuroGraphica. Last 5 years I was practicing this wonderful method in Russian, my native language, make a lot of good, great cases with offline and online clients, and now I open this YouTube channel to share with you this wonderful method. So please subscribe, follow me. I'm sharing with a lot of cool practices that could help you upgrade your life. Today's lesson about communication. I would like to help you to build a harmonic and effective communication with someone who is really important for you. For example, you have to approve your relationship with your husband, or maybe be more kind and more patient with your kid, or maybe you would like to be more powerful and confident around your boss, or maybe you want to make more influence for your followers, or maybe you would like to be more intuition and strategy thinking about your business. In any case, in all different type of communications, we are different. We are different, and our emotions, minds, and energy are different. So please choose what would you like to build today. What kind of communication is important for you today? So we will put on the list 2 figures. It will be you and this other person with whom you would like to build a connect. I will drawing very unusual stuff. I will drawing someone that I even don't know. You can try to do the same. So one version, you're drawing someone that you know, a husband, boss, clients, maybe like partner, your son, or someone that you don't even know, like me. I would like to invite to my communication some figure, some person, someone that I couldn't even imagine. This very interesting way of thinking. NeuroGraphica is open for this way of thinking, to open for this way of creating your life. So I'm always drawing, at least from now, my brand NataLine. So today is like the first week of my YouTube channel. So I'm focused only how to grow up, how to make this project big, famous, and important, and make a lot of influence for as many people as I could. I'm alone now in my project, and I need some person who could help me to make my project NataLine, English-speaking NeuroGraphica, YouTube channel, courses, bigger. So I will put me and someone. Who it could be? Technical director, business partner, maybe. You see, I even can't imagine now. My brain don't have these versions, but I feel inside, more deep, I need someone to help me on this step, because it's just first week of my YouTube channel. I have to continue, I have to have a feedback, so I need some figures, and I will invite it to the list. You can do the same. For example, you dream about opening a business, or you dream to go for some trip, for example, like an Asia trip, and you feel that you need some figure that now you look around, friends can go, your sister can't go, your colleagues cannot go, but you need someone who will join you, who will share with you this experience. So I'm sharing with you a very effective algorithm, and it's called communication, and we have got 2 versions of this. To build communicated with someone that you do know, and someone that you don't know. Okay, for the practice you need just markers and a blank of paper. Switch the camera and let's start. Okay, so let's make our communication. Start with yourself. Where is your place on the list? The place and the size. And someone else. It could be your husband, or maybe your boss, or maybe your client, or maybe your girlfriend, it doesn't matter, maybe your son. So the next figure will be those persons with whom you would like to create a good communication. For me, it will be someone unknown. I don't know who is this, but I would like to involve to my system, to my project, someone who could help me. Yeah, so this is me. I will sign it. And this is someone, partner, let's call it like this. Useful contact. Some person who could help me to make my project bigger and help me to develop it, yeah? Who will be interesting also. Maybe it's some investor, maybe it's some producer, maybe it's some of my clients who would like to support me. So now, because I feel a little lonely in my project and I would like to invite some figure to this communication. And what I'm doing, I start to put NeuroLines from me to this figure and opposite way from the figure to me, from this person to me, and create these connections. So I'm sending the message like, hey, I'm here, I'm doing something good, maybe not perfect quality, but with a very good values, with professional, have skills, I have knowledge. So if you're interested, I think, and what I'm doing with these communications, I'm sending this message for someone who also is looking for me. Yeah, someone who is interested in this, who want to find some quality products on the market. And I just have to send this message to this person like, hey, I'm here. And we growing out. If your first lesson on NeuroGraphica, what are we doing? You have a corner and you have rounding out it, rounding out, rounding out, rounding out. And then makes lines more bionic, more harmonic. And this is how NeuroGraphica creating. So corner by corner you making your picture more bionic and more harmonical. Just keep doing it. And what is happening when you're touching these lines with the marker? You transform some conflicts that could be creating between two personals. In any case, when two persons, two professionals are meeting in the area, yeah, they have some conflicts on the borders. It doesn't mean that I talk about some big problems, but in any case, we have to find a better solution. If you, for example, drawing you and your kid, at the border of your egos, you have some conflicts. Like you don't want to go to the sleep, you want him to go to the sleep. It's a small conflict. And now with rounding out, we transform it to harmonical, to bionical. We're helping each other to understand another person more deep on something more deep level. Not just social, not just personality, not just at the mind, but to have this big respect for other person. And when I am, according my task, talking with the list and say, hey, I would like to involve, I would like to have some very useful contact from outside. I need some support. Maybe it will be someone who will make me with the technical ones. Maybe it will be something who want to join to my project. Maybe it will be something very good, first client, for example. I don't know now, I don't know, I trust my hand. But what I want not feel myself so lonely. in my NataLine project, and I built some figure here outside. Maybe it's someone that already is around me, but I just don't see, I just blind to it. Maybe there is some big figure that's already here, that's already around me, and I just couldn't understand how we could create our communications to make it more deep and useful for both sides. NeuroGraphica is always about win-win. It's never about go to your goals like maniac and crush everything around. No, we always try to be ecological for the people around us. So if you're building communication with your colleague or with your boss, this is the same. You're sending some message through neurolines, and you see, first I start to work with the figure inside. It doesn't matter. Trust your hand. Now any corner is just the corner. So just follow the drawing and transform this communication. I feel very exciting. I feel much more energy. Like for few minutes that I start drawing, it's go very quickly and I feel like a rocket inside. So my goal is to keep rounding out. Please do the same with your figures. Now I go inside of me and transfer my conflicts inside of my figure. Of course, if we talk about something inside of the figure, it could work like doubts, fears, limits, restrictions, confused. Yeah, like, oh, is my product is good enough? Oh, maybe I'm not a good wife. Oh, I'm a bad mother. This is something bad. Doubts, that's like conflicts, some corners, some not harmonical, not beautiful moments that you have inside of your figure. So we are changing them, transforming them to harmonic, to beauty, to bionic. And it works on us, and it works on us. And now look, almost all rounding out. Check your communication. Please go in your own speed. I'm drawing quickly. You don't have to try to do it with the same speed like me, because I'm drawing more than 5 years already. So please enjoy your process. But be sure that you finished all corners, because this is kind of safety moment. If you keep some corners on the list, it means that you will meet these conflicts outside the drawing, so in the real life. Because NeuroGraphica is a very powerful instrument, and it works and in a good way when you use it, safety, smart, with instructor, yes, like me. Or if you use it not good, not correct, it could hurt, like, you know, yoga or Pilates. If you do some exercise good, you improve your body for the better. If you do something bad, you can crush your body and put yourself in the pain. The same with our brains. All tools, all instruments works good when you use it careful. So my goal is to put your attention that you have to be sure that there is no corners here, that everything is rounding out. Okay, what do I have now? Some contacts, some communications between two figures already here. And now, when I finish the first contact, yes, my lines go here. I'm saying according to my task, hey, I'm building something really big, huge, and valuable for people. It could make a lot of good stuff. We could make a lot of money from this, yes? We can create a good website system and sell the courses. We can help a lot of people. We can make a very famous YouTube channel, something like this. This is what I'm doing, and through my lines, I'm sending this message for some useful contact. This useful contact could come to me from my older friends or some partners, I don't know. Or maybe someone that I don't know and comes just from YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, I don't know. But from now, I'm drawing that I would like to feel myself in kind of team, because in any case, or maybe, let's do it first cell. Yes, I don't think that I need now some person who will work in my team. I need someone who will buy my product. This is my goal now. Okay, good. So, oh yes, now I feel energy. How I make a good reflection, yeah? I start drawing without knowing directly what is my goal. I just trust my hand and feel that I need someone to be involved in my system. And during the drawing, I named this figure. I say, oh, this is my first customer. This is my first client. Okay, tell you more. Who will buy for euro? First sell for euro. Because, as you know, I was working 5 years in my native language in Russia. And all my sales was in rubles. But now, a few weeks ago, I moved to Italy. And here I have no clients from now. I have no sales. And I don't know how even to manage the system with all taxes, how to do it. So from now, I'm very lost. And I have no idea how to do it. What am I drawing now? My first sale in euro in Europe. Cool. And check my body, feel energy, feel exciting, smiling. You have to make your reflections too, because if your body answering you with any changes, like your breath is changing, your legs, so you have some feelings in your shoulders, it means that some processes are going, because NeuroGraphica work very deep with our mind. Yeah. This is you, this is the work in the brain, and when we go to NeuroGraphica, you go here, subconscious is always in the body. So when you have some changing in your body, it means that your process is working. What changes? Anything. You want to sleep, you want to drink, you feel tired, you feel exciting, you feel stressed, your body want to move, your body is frozen. Any changes show us that your practice is working now. So it could be also like good and bad changings. For us, any changings is a result. So that's why I'm sharing with you that I feel very, very big wave of energy when my mind understood. Yes, so my mind now have the answer from the body. You want to find the first client. This is the goal. Because before I started drawing, I didn't have this goal in my mind. Now I have a very normal, typical, logical goal that I could be focused on. Find your first client and sell for euro. Normal, typical goal that my brain could understand. As a result, my body could go and fix it, yes, to find a solution for this. When we don't have goal, it's difficult to move. Like you try to drive the car without knowing where you want to go. So from now, I find my direction. I find where I want to go to find my first customers. How we can understood your drawing, yeah? You were drawing your boss. And then during the drawing, you was like, oh, maybe I should make the presentation for him. Oh, maybe I should do something to make our contact like better. Or you're drawing your kid, and during the drawing you have some insights, some ideas that coming deep from your mind. Drawing NeuroLines just help you to connect your own knowledge and your own experience that you already have inside of your body. But because our brain work on like his favorite programs, and it's very difficult to him for the brain to go more deep and find some answers. Like this is not on the first level, something more deep. NeuroGraphica helping us to go deep to yourself and find a solution. Oh, I'm drawing my boyfriend, yeah? Me, my boyfriend. Then making connections, making communications, removing conflicts, making it more harmonical, making it more bionical. And then like, boom, you have an idea. Oh, I should tell him this, or I should stop act like this. Or some ideas that's coming from your heart when you are drawing. How you feel? How you feel? How is your drawing process going? I don't know why I'm talking very, very quickly now, but I feel so much energy now. I just can't stop moving my hand and want to create these communications very good. And what I want to do now, look. I'm changing my own figures. This figure is very aggressive, as you can see. Please, if you just start NeuroGraphica, I kindly ask you not to repeat this figure. You can drawing squares or circles, but not this. But you can, after you create this communication, for example, with your husband or with your partner or with your business partner, you feel that I'm ready to grow up, for example. I feel myself already different because during NeuroGraphica we are changing inside, and I am already different, not like 20 minutes ago when I started this class. During this drawing, I change my mind, my imagination about myself and about my future steps. So to make these steps, I have to be more aggressive, more bigger, and more responsible. I don't know how to say it. So when I'm in a small little circle, it's very difficult to find in a new country and the language that I just start to speak like fluently, yeah, trying to speak some customer and to create the system. Wow, it's a very big task. So to handle this task good, I have to change myself. Like old Natasha couldn't find customer in Europe. Old Natasha 20 minutes ago doesn't even think about it. Funny, yeah? You start to live in a country thinking about content, TikTok, Reels, montage, but not about clients. Oh my God. And now drawing helping me to focus on something really important. Because when I will have the first client, it will be easy to my brain and to me to find the second. After second, 5. After 5, 10. After 10, 100. And growing up, step by step. So let's start with the first sales. And to make the sales, I have to be different. So look at your figure now. If you want to change during the drawing, if you feel that if you want to ask your boss to make your salary bigger, you have to be more bigger for this, yes? Or more aggressive, or more maybe stability. So you can change the figure like this. It was the circle and you say like, okay, I want to be a very disciplined mom, for example, yeah? Not so that my teenager could play with me like he wants and giving me his own rules. No, from now, I have my own borders and it looks like this. You're changing your figures during the drawing. If you don't want, don't change it. I don't say that you have to change it. No, even if you keep making just narrow lines from figure to figure and rounding out the corners, it's already huge work to your psycho, to your mind, and to your communication with this person. But if you want, if you feel power, if you are honest with your hand and you want to change the figure, change it. Or maybe you want to make this figure small. Maybe you was drawing your boyfriend and finally, oh God, he's too big in my life. I want to make him smaller, for example. Or I'm spending too much power and emotion to thinking about my colleague that annoying me, and you want to make this figure smaller. You can do this, and to change the drawing at all, you have to put more lines, that this border, the old border, will be lost. Like you see, can you find my first figure that it was here, the circle? Not so easy, yeah, because I add some lines, and it's already not easy to find the first border of the figure, because it's belong to the full system of neurolines. And with this move, with this connectings of rounding out, we create new neurons connection, as you remember. All what we are doing here is making a new neurons connection, because we are changing our thought about this topic, and as a result, the life around us is changing. Ooh, I like it so much, guys. I feel so happy now. And I'm like, why you didn't think about it? Why you never want to sell? You have to think about to sell, of course. Not about the viewers on YouTube. Like, you can have 2 viewers, but if 2 of these people will buy, it will be already better. And you will have 10 watches on YouTube and 0 sales. Cool. And now this contact, yes, this useful contact, let's check how they connect with my figure, and I want to make it a little more. Be sure that you don't keep any corners also at the border of the figures. Okay, wow. And what is the most important for me, that I am helping this figure too. Because of course I know that NeuroGraphica works very good, and it could solve a lot of different problems of person, and with personal life, and with health, and with the business. So what I'm selling on the market is very useful for people, and it helps to close their needs. Nice. Okay. And the last one, look, I have 0 lines from this border, and it's not correct. I have to put the lines from all 4 parts of the lists. Yes, and be sure, please, that some lines going out of your figures, some lines going outside the figures, and of course rounding out here too, because in any case your communication's happening in some social, and with these lines that's happening around the figures, we are showing the sociality. So this is someone else here, this is someone else here. Your picture have to be full of lines, and you don't have to have like I have this empty space here, there was no lines. It's not correct. Now it looks more powerful. I was using a very big marker, yes, and my picture looks maybe very aggressive, but I'm also doing it that you could see it better. You can make lines with a smaller marker, or even with a teeny tiny marker that will make your lines more tender, more nice. So you don't have to use the huge marker like me, but I would like to put a lot of power in my picture, and that it will be more how to say it, that for the view, for the YouTube, it will be looks more powerful. But when you're drawing by yourself, you can use a small marker, like this, and like lines will be like this. You see, it's also NeuroGraphica, yes, but like more tender. It's also NeuroGraphica. But if I will make the drawing like this, it will be difficult for you to see what's happening. So that's why I'm using a very big tool, very big instrument. But again, you don't have to repeat directly like me and to make the figures so big. Trust your hand. Yes, you can keep the figures any size that you want, and lines anything like you want. Wow, okay, what do I have now? As a result of 25 minutes of drawing, what do I have? More reflections. Please try to do the same with your own picture. First, I do understood that I will even write it here. First, find the client. Find the client in Europe, yeah? Maybe even someone new in Europe. And make a first cell. Open this, make a first cell. Cool. Second, I'm changing. I have to be more aggressive, yeah? More confident, more confident. Aggressive in a good way. When I'm soft, nice, tender, la la la, very good. And like when I'm a nice circle, it's difficult to make a cell. It doesn't mean that I have to be like very aggressive cell. No, but I have to be more more powerful maybe inside. So I'm changing my imagination about myself. As an instructor of NeuroGraphica, as a coach, as an artist, I'm a very beautiful circle. But I could keep drawing just with myself or with few clients. If I want to make a big sales, I have to be bigger. I have to put another role for these figures. So if you want to build a business, maybe you have to change it, yeah? Try to find the size and the figure that you have to be if you want to build a business or to move in a new house. Yeah, of course you will need some extra energy. And with the marker, we are showing our imagination. Like, I'm not the little teeny tiny girls with the blue eyes and curly hair who dream about a success. I could be a very bossy, a very confident, a very let me use this word aggressive, but in a good way. To go on market, to protect my project, to talk with people that I'm afraid to talk. You need to be some not so soft, some more hard, some more tough maybe. And it's difficult just to make a decision. No, I'm tough. But when you're drawing, you're like giving your body this experience. Wow, I could be so cool. Okay, and if you finished with the corners, with the narrow lines, yes, it's like creating neurons connections, new neurons connections, new program to your imagination, to your brain, about your communication with the different figures that important for you, yeah? After this, let's use some color. In color, with the color we create emotions and feelings. If neurolines is our thought, our mind, our thinking, our neurons, color is our emotions and our feelings. And you can keep some part of the list white. White is the same color like anything else. And please check how my hand is moving. I'm not doing like this, like a kid, trying not to touch the border. I'm not afraid to touch the border of black lines, because here we show our body that if you cross the border, everything will be okay. We're like teaching our body to be brave and to have this good experience. And if you cross the border, like I'm crossing the border now, you see, everything will be okay. And after this, when you start to live after NeuroGraphica, you can see that like it's very difficult for you to stop behind something, because you can moving. And also another moments about putting color in NeuroGraphica, I can't keep the color like this. I have to always finish it with the black lines, yeah? So it couldn't end like this. You start, finished. Any details, you cannot mix color. For example, this I will put the half purple and the half yellow. No, this is a mistake. Please be careful, because in our goal when we're putting the color is to make our drawing, our task feels easier for our emotions and our psycho. When you put different color in some details, in one details, your brain have to so you like using double energy to fix this task. It was one task, but you separated. Okay, so this is a mistake. If you're drawing NeuroGraphica, you have to connect in a small group. This is the group of purple. This is a group of one emotions. Sometimes people who didn't draw like 20, 25, 30 years from their childhood, and you give them pencils and they can't stop. They want to use all 45, 48 pencils from their panel and like use everything on the same picture. Please don't do this mistake, because here we are creating easy way to fix a difficult task. Don't make your life more difficult than you can. And check again, please. I don't have any lonely details. What I mean with this, just a moment. Okay, let's do yellow. So if I put yellow here, at least one friend have to be yellow too. I couldn't keep him lonely here. So all these have to be yellow. That our brain could understand, oh, this is not a very difficult task. I could handle it with less energy. If I will use all of these colors for one picture, I can use this emotion, this, how many doubts, how many stress, how many confusion. No, I make my life more simple and handle difficult tasks with a small energy, with less energy. As a result, you have to enjoy your picture. You have to see it beautiful. You have to really like, if the picture looks beautiful, it means that everything okay. But sometimes some tasks could be annoying. So this is also sometimes happening. I remember my first year of drawing. I was enjoying in the process, but I wasn't happy of the results for few first months. Okay, how you feel? How you feel? And see, I connect us not just with the lines, but also with the color. I have this lovely pink river with the color that helped me to connect my figure with me. And again, if you're drawing, you're always drawing yourself, yes? So here, this is your emotional, your mind, your energy, and that's why it's important during the process, put attention for the changing. I have 3 points of changing. What I have in my mind, yes, to put attention of what's happening in your brain, what ideas are coming or going out. Second, what do I feel now? I feel exciting, I feel lots of energy, I feel like a kid before the big holiday. I was like, something good is almost happening. I could feel it and I feel exciting. And I checked it because it's important for the good user of NeuroGraphica to put attention for what's happening in you, inside of you, because you are drawing your inside world. And if something is changing there, it means that you are making some results just now. And the last one was happening in my body. Yes, it's maybe sometimes for lots of people it's not easy to feel your body on a physical material, like shoulders going up, or my feet are frozen, or I want to drink. This is something that's happening with your body. Try to put attention there and notice what is happening inside of you. I closed almost all white, yes, I will close all white places. Again, you can keep some white pieces of the list. The same rule, if you keep one piece, it have to be closed with another white, because it's the same rule like for any other color. Okay, wow, I like it so much. I feel so many good emotions about this. I like feeling that very good contacts is already here. So I'm ready to make my first sale. Today is 24th of December 2023. Maybe you're watching this video when you already buy something from me, when you already follow me, and somehow you find this video, old video on YouTube, and you're surprised that not so far ago, just December 2023, I was dreaming about my first client, about my first customer, about my first sale in Europe for you. Could you imagine? So it means that your goals are closer than you think, because from now, this is my reality. I'm just making some first classes in English and try to find myself in a new country with a new language. So, we'll see how quickly it will become in my reality. Thank you very much for this class. I'm almost finished. Just a moment, we'll go to you. We'll switch the camera and tell my sweet goodbye for you guys. Don't forget to turn the list, put the date here. Yes, don't make my mistakes. Use the good pen that doesn't make marks from other side, because it was some problems here. So use something like this, not to ruin your picture. Put the date. What is the date for you today? 24. Topic 1, what was at the beginning? As I remember, my topic 1 was useful contact. Useful contact. I didn't even understood what I was drawing. Someone. Useful contact. And topic 2, what do I have at the end? What is the result of my drawing? Is make a first. So, cool. What is your topic 2? Make it when you will fully finished your drawing, yes, when you were satisfied and enjoying your picture, when you finished all rounding out. After this, turn around the list, put your date, topic 1, what was at the beginning of your drawing, and what do you feel now. You can name the picture, what a fresh idea comes to your mind. So topic 2, some result that you have after the drawing. Okay, so this is my result. I'm very excited of how it looks like and what insight I catch after the drawing, that I have to be focused on my first client. As you remember, when I start my drawing, I didn't even think about it. So this is one of the effects of NeuroGraphica, because we can focus on something that's really important for us. And of course, I have no doubt that this picture will work very effective on me in reality, and I'll organize my first client very quickly. What about your topic 2? Please fix it. Please finish the color of a picture as you wish. I remind you, you cannot see on my picture white part, but if you keep something without color, it's also acceptable. White is the same color, so you don't have to paint all picture. Some part could keep white. And hope you see you again. Thank you very much for your attention. My name is NataLine. Please subscribe my YouTube channel and stop being a spectator, be a creator.